Articulate expressions. March 11, 2014. One of the most precious and valuable gifts you have inherited from your ancestors is speech, and the power of speech is not only about being able to describe what you mean, or the sound of your words, or the expression you choose in regards to certain intentions. The power of speech also provides you with a voice to your thoughts. It allows you to share the musical play of your feelings, and the joy that courses through your heart. It is also used when you address God in prayer, sharing your hopes and dreams of the future you envision for yourself and for your loved ones. The moment God gave speech at the creation of man, what He gave each of you was the capability of sharing your human spirit and of your inner understandings, what you know of the universe and of the truth beyond normal materialistic existence, with words to express and to help bring a whole new dimension of existence. Speech is a beautiful thing when used with good and right intentions, but we all know how easily speech can become manipulative and unkind when certain emotions enter the thought form. If you think about what you are, not as a human with a physical body of flesh and bones, you will be able to recognize that each of you are nothing more than a fine mixture of dust and water, but with deep gratitude to the fountain of knowledge that is within you and of your ability to speak. Each of you has been promoted to a high rank of a co-creator that shares the same earthly home. Each dear soul holds the precious position to express themselves through speech, not only for themselves but also for great spiritual beings. Speech allows you to speak before God and to share your beliefs with others. Imagine a time when speech did not exist. Every dear soul was silent. Every experience they had was muted. Nothing could be shared, therefore their existence became stagnant. It is important, dear ones, to give thanks for this great ability that each of you has, and to understand the power that you hold in each word that you mutter. The gift of speech has permitted each dear soul to express and to interpret all things and all experiences. Speech has become greatly a relative commodity. With your ability to speak and to express, you are able to acknowledge the purity of truth as the most esteemed authenticity that is able to speak articulately like a beautifully played symphony. It is your speech, dear ones, that provides the necessary key to open the doors of your treasured thoughts, where you bravely remove the covers of hidden feelings and discomforts. Speech has enabled you to accomplish so much. Speech has empowered wars, governments, society. It has helped to expand your evolution. It has provided with the ability to express your love with eloquent words. Thanks to speech, your life is able to flow and move in so many unhindered directions. Understand, dear ones, speech is no longer just what you speak and express. It is also those words applied to paper through clearly written sentences and paragraphs. Each word you share can be understood as a musical grace or to be heartless and cruel. The words you choose to express are important. They have the power and magic to transform lives either in positive or negative ways. Don't make the mistake to undermine this power, for the power of speech provides surprises at every turn if you are paying attention. The moment you were born, speech greeted you. You have grown up with words sung in precious and love-filled lullabies. You have grown and developed with the power of speech coming from yourself and from your caregivers, parents, teachers, family members, friends and all others that have been present in your life. Speech provides a resuscitating breath for those living in grief. It is also a life force for the many dear souls that want to share their stories, experiences, concepts of life and the best ways according to them to live it. Speech can be a beautiful thing when it is used to maintain freshness and to allow the spectrum of color to be always present in your daylight dreams. Speech provides a special place where you feel you have arrived even though its pleasures can be transient. So much contemplation occurs when speech is involved. Comprehend, dear ones, that this sacred power, speech, is also the spirit, the content, color and the design of your pen as the mighty sword. It has the potential of being your seal and weapon, and it is well understood that speech provides you with the knowledge of the universe and of the laws of nature that are intrinsically a part of each and every dear soul. We encourage you to appreciate the value of genuine speech, expressions of truth and authenticity that are pure and tactfully shared. Each word you share with another is a pearl of a gift, to be valued as important, not crushed just because you lack understanding of what is being shared. Speech provides you with the opportunity to bridge gaps in your level of understanding and allows you to open up, and to share with others, to value their words, their beliefs, their position in life, because you know that each person here that shares this earthly home with you is just as important as you are in their story. Their experiences are equally vital and deserving of respect. Good and articulated speech has the ability to influence every dear soul and the ability to enhance their already glowing capabilities and potential. Sometimes speech presents challenges, where you feel you have been left floating along in a balloon going into unknown territory, and it can be quite frightening. But speech also provides you with the opportunity to understand at a deeper level, where you can still enjoy who you are even while facing a difficult situation. There is much to be discovered about yourself when it comes to the power of speech, and what it enables you to do and to become. As certain phrases and sentences enter your thoughts, they also reach your soul, and you are able to feel an evolving distinction, where you are able to clearly see the otherworldliness of the vast colors of your life through the diverse dimensions of speech, where you may find yourself frequently surprised. Furthermore, speech is stirred by the divine, bringing forth intense feelings and thoughts that captivate others with its appealing charm, that are felt at the level of the soul, and makes an impact upon their hearts. Your speech, when expressed with loving intention, can provide the deepest warmth and comfort to the weariest of travelers. It is in the softest of whispers of speech that you are able to hear the melodic voice of your faith and beliefs, and where you can hear God softly whispering His infinite love for you and the encouragements you may receive from the masters that guide your divine and sacred path. Speech allows you to understand your deepest inner feelings and to share them with trust and faith with others. Speech is largely based on the rudiments of meaning, bringing understanding to things that are important. Speech provides the cause for your feelings to ascend and to prepare each of you for higher realms of consciousness and understanding. Learning how to respond in a way that will enrich your life instead of bringing further discomfort will expedite your journey and provide you with more joyful and happy experiences to embrace. Remember, dear ones, a good and heartfelt spoken individual chooses their words from their heart, and from what is being expressed, also reminds each and every one of you to breathe the Spirit of God through each inhale and exhale, and beats to the rhythm of your precious heart. The color of your speech will determine the acceptance of what is being shared and the openness of others. Each word you share, either through written, spoken, or even thought, is your responsibility. You have a great power at your instant disposal, and we encourage you to use this power with great discernment and caution. Take time to understand your speech, your thoughts, how they are formed, and uncover the reason why you do certain things. Remember, once a word is out or sent, you cannot retract it. Therefore, try not to rush your responses to others. Become a thinker first, then a doer second. You have the ability to master your speech, which also enables your ability to tighten your connections and relationships with others and of your divine and sacred relationship with God. Allow the power of speech to take you to the next interval of your journey that shines with peace and love that is in your heart, that is meant to be shared with all your brothers and sisters of God. And so it is. I am Ascended Master, El Morya, through Julie Miller. SpiritualNetworks.com